Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
Cyber fraud can wreak havoc on small businesses. State-line business owners learn ways to protect themselves from fraud.
Plus, construction workers are often feet, if not inches, away from 70-mile-per-hour traffic. Illinois launches an effort to urge us all to be aware and save lives.
And 2 Rockford organizations hold a job fair for state-line teens. The openings they can apply for right now. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson.
With modern technology comes the risk of cyber attacks. This morning, local business owners got a lesson on ways to protect against fraud.
Nikel Delgado was there. Nikel, how'd it go?
Yeah, Eric and Mimi, from phone scams to hackers pretending to be you, over 60 small businesses came out to see how they can get ahead of the game in their cybersecurity.
The worst feeling in the whole wide world to call my customers to say that the breach came from me.
That breach in their system was 10 years ago, and they don't want to go through it again. So Tuesday, German American State Bank hosted a cybersecurity and fraud prevention for local small businesses. Venue manager Victoria Schrader says this is the perfect opportunity to be proactive in protecting their business and customers.
Cybersecurity is different than it was 10 years ago. So, I mean, there's been a huge change, so you have to keep learning and growing.
Yeah, education is the best way to improve our community and make sure that everyone in Cherry Valley and Rockford have a good and safe living experience.
President and CEO at German American State Bank, Warren Lauby, says technology is evolving and changing at a rapid rate. Many don't know what red flags to look for. Red flags in the form of email, phone, and internet scams.
We've seen, an increase in fraud, an increase in cyber crimes, an increase in identity theft, and having the tools to be able to identify when that's actually happening and some of the red flags that people can notice when they see these types of things happening. We think it's real important.
Senior Vice President at German American State Bank, Nathan Boland, says this is what community banking is all about. It's bringing people together and helping stay protected.
To hit on this nerve that's affecting obviously so many people in the community, and bring the awareness to the clients. It's something that is invaluable to our clients going forward to have this level of security and knowledge.
Beth and Victoria tell me as a small business, they have to be ready at all times.
So learning about fraud is super important so that we're aware of what's happening in the industry to not only protect ourselves, but to protect our customers.
Organizers hope to have more events like this in the future. For more information on how to avoid these kinds of scams, find this story at mystateline.com. Eric?
Thanks, Nikel. Speaking of cybersecurity, the next generation of professionals who will help keep local businesses or protect local businesses could come from Rockford. Rockford University is adding a new cybersecurity major. It will expand on the already established computer science department. RU is offering a new way to pay, too. It's called the Horizon Grant. It allows students to attend RU for $5,000 a year. To qualify, you must live in Illinois and be eligible for MAP and Pell Grants. Administrators say both programs will help students have better access to quickly changing technology.
You have to understand everything's changing quickly. But in computer science, that curve is almost straight up exponentially changing, and so we have to constantly be innovative, and this is one of the ways that I think we can be innovative. And also, it provides access for our students at a smaller university to a program that often is maybe more at the larger universities.
According to Rockford University, more than 755,000 cybersecurity jobs are available in the U.S. right now.
This week is National Work Zone Awareness Week, and state officials are asking drivers to keep everyone safe on the roads. Drivers should stay off their phones, slow down, and follow the speed limits posted in zones. Look out for traffic slowing down or stopping, and give vehicles like trucks enough space if they need to stop. Last year, 32 people were killed in work zone accidents in Illinois. 2 of those victims were road workers. On average, there are about 1,000 work zone crashes every year in the state.
We really want to make sure that they realize that we're out there and we're risking our lives and we're out there helping people, we're improving the roadways. And yes, sometimes it could be an inconvenience, but it's also sometimes that's when you become impatient. So I would say just try to remember that being out on the road can be very dangerous for you and for the people working on it.
If you are caught speeding or driving recklessly through a work zone, state police warn you face stiff fines and even jail time.
Construction's moving right along for the new Hard Rock Casino in Rockford. 4 groups come together to make sure workers are safe while on that job. Ringland Johnson, Illinois On-Site, Mid-America Carpenters Regional Council, and OSHA signed a strategic partnership to promote worker safety and health. The 4 will oversee the operations during ongoing construction. Every employee will go through a safety training process before they start.
So each worker has to be trained the first day on the job. We call it onboarding, and that's the day they'll earn the hard hat sticker. Don't gamble on safety. It looks like a poker chip. So they'll be trained day 1. They all will be trained a 10-hour OSHA training certificate. Each foreman or supervisor of all the trade contractors, there'll be 30 contractors on site eventually, will earn a 30-hour OSHA training supervisory safety course.
No word yet on when Hard Rock construction will be complete.
State lawmakers continue their push to help ease Illinois' teacher shortage. A new proposal in Springfield would extend the suspension of a test that many education experts say is not necessary. It's called the ED-TPA test, and it's used to test a potential teacher's knowledge base before they get a job. During the pandemic, Governor Pritzker temporarily ended the requirement. This new bill would extend the suspension, which is set to end this year.
I just want to make sure we do whatever we can to get students through the program and make sure that it's something where they're ready for teaching students. That's more important than any test.
According to the Illinois State Board of Education, there are more than 5,300 open teaching positions in the state.
Rockford Park District and Youth Services Network come together to help local teens find a job. They coordinated a job fair at UW Sports Factory downtown. About 35 vendors were there. Available jobs range from security to office to the medical field. Representatives from the military were on hand too. One organizer says this not only helps young adults looking for work, but also businesses and organizations that need to hire.
So we can, bring forth to help the community out and actually help employers as well, because there's many corporations that are looking for potential employees, and we believe that that's something that's going to happen here today.
This was the first year for the Youth Services Job Fair. Organizers say they hope to hold more in the future.
Congress held its first hearing today on the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan since the White House released its report earlier this month.
Washington correspondent Jesse Tenor shows us both sides agree the withdrawal was chaotic and are now concerned about what's next.
Afghanistan is once again a terrorist safe haven.
National security experts painted an alarming picture Tuesday of what Afghanistan looks like 20 months after the U.S. withdrawal.
The threat environment in Afghanistan is bad, and it's getting worse.
Nathan Sales, the State Department's former counterterrorism coordinator, told a House subcommittee Americans should be worried about the roughly $7 billion worth of military equipment the U.S. left behind.
The fear is that they'll turn it against us and our allies.
Simone Ladine, the former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for the Middle East, said she's concerned the Taliban may also be selling off those weapons.
That's likely one aspect that will come back to bite us.
This panel warns while the threats are growing, the U.S. intelligence is more restricted.
We are in a situation where the bulk of our intelligence, at least as it's openly discussed, comes from flying drones.
Dr. Jonathan Schroden with the Center for Naval Analyses said drones currently spend more than half their time in the air just traveling to the hotspots, and human contacts on the ground are harder to develop.
Those types of efforts, even if they have longer payoffs, are worth investing in now.
These experts cautioned Congress to keep Afghanistan a top issue, predicting the ramifications of the withdrawal will persist for at least the next decade. In Washington, I'm Jesse Tenor.
Now, your First Warn weather forecast from meteorologist Savannah Brito.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday and welcome back. Temperatures are significantly warmer than this time yesterday, still below normal, though. We're 19 degrees warmer specifically in Rockford than yesterday at 5 p.m., 20 in Janesville, 15 in Freeport, 8 degrees warmer in Galena, still warm there as temperatures did climb thanks to the sunshine, which did help boost our temperatures out there in the mid to upper 50s. We're at 58 right now in Rockford, 55 in Monroe, 56 in Freeport, 57 current temperature in Sterling. So this is based on Monday through Friday with the temperatures that were updated. Average high temperature last week, 79 degrees. Our average high temperature this week, a little bit warmer, 58 degrees. That's cooler than what we had last week, but a little bit warmer with the new temperatures as they are are forecasted to be a little bit warmer out there over the next couple of days. So temperature gradient out there, that will definitely be in place out there tomorrow afternoon. That's going to be thanks to a warm front. Because that warm front tomorrow afternoon at this time is likely going to pass our southern counties, we will see places like Sterling, Rochelle, DeKalb, Amboy, Genoa, Sycamore, areas like that in southern counties probably going to reach the middle to lower 70s. Rockford probably going to hold strong in the mid 60s out there. Southern Wisconsin though, so our northern counties, Green Rock and Walworth, might only see temperatures though in the mid to upper 50s out there. Then ahead of that, we are going to see temperatures stay very warm thanks to that warm front clearing the area, moving further north overnight into Thursday morning. As we get into Thursday afternoon, temperatures do climb. We'll see the 60s out there. I don't think most areas are going to squeeze the 70s like our southern areas could tomorrow. We're likely probably only going to reach the mid to upper 60s out there as we get into Thursday. Might squeeze a 70 in some areas, but sunshine definitely helped warm up our temperatures out there. We're dry for the time being. This is also going to change though as early tomorrow morning. So clouds do work their way back in overnight. Temperatures do not drop off that much tonight, but they are going to stay much warmer as we get into Wednesday night. Thursday morning, we are going to see temperatures kind of stay in the mid to upper 40s out there, potentially even the 50s. So our first initial round of showers and storms, that moves in probably by late tomorrow morning, so Wednesday into early Wednesday afternoon. I do think we do have a chance of severe weather Wednesday and then into Thursday too. Scattered showers remain in the forecast though overnight Wednesday into early Thursday morning. Second potential round of severe weather though, that's going to come into play probably by the middle, kind of similar to what we'll see at least tomorrow, with 2 rounds though being the case on Thursday. So one kind of with that warm front located north of here. These showers and storms are not going to be located ahead of the cold front. So this will probably come same time frame, late morning, early afternoon. Second potential based on instability levels and storm energy that could come up during the afternoon. This would be late afternoon, early evening. So models kind of showing a second round coming along that cold front then as we head into about 4, 5, 6 p.m. then on Thursday afternoon. Wednesday though, this is the latest upgrade from the Storm Prediction Center. Still does have the entire state line under a lower marginal risk. That's a 1 out of 5. Better chances though obviously just due south and then also west where there is that slight risk. That's the yellow color, a 2 out of 5. So I do think tornado threats across the state line low. Our biggest threats though, that's going to be potentially damaging winds and then also some hail. As we get into Thursday, that does shift a little further south though, so our southeastern counties, southern Winnebago County is included in that. That's a marginal risk, still lower level. Again, winds and then hail would be our primary threats both Wednesday and then into Thursday as well, ahead of that warm front and cold front. 65 tomorrow, but again, there will be a temperature gradient, so southern areas in Lee County, Whiteside, and DeKalb County probably going to make it into the 70s. 69 Thursday, and then we are going to see a little bit of a cooler pattern move into place Saturday and Sunday. Eric, Mimi, we're probably only going to be in the 40s.
Now sports with sports director Scott Leber.
It took a full 72-game regular season to get there, but the Ice Hogs are in the Calder Cup playoffs. Starting Wednesday night, we're going to begin to find out what this group of guys can do from here on out when they begin a 3-game series against the Iowa Wild. That playoff vibe began to kick in Sunday evening after the Ice Hogs clinched a postseason berth with their win in Milwaukee, nailing down the final playoff spot in the Central Division.
You know, it came down to the wire for us, but we put ourselves in a position to control our fate there with winning that last game. So we're ready to get going here.
It was a stressful couple weeks, but we stuck with it as a group. We stayed in our locker room and just focused on ourselves. We're excited for tomorrow.
This team came through in the clutch, the end when it needed to. I guess, what does that say about this group of guys and their readiness for the playoff?
Well, it speaks high of their character, right? I think that it's been like that a little bit all year. If it's been the amount of overtime games we played or they just been able to show up when it really matters.
Some of these guys have playoff experience from last season when the Hogs swept their way through Texas in 2 games in the opening round. Then they lost in the next round, getting swept by the eventual Calder Cup champions, the Chicago Wolves.
I think it helps. The guys that were here last year, it helps for sure. We have some other guys that have playoff experience, so yeah, we feel good about it.
How do you think playoff hockey will differ from regular season hockey?
Well, everything's just ramped up. It's more intense. It's heavier. The battle levels up. Just that must-win mentality is kind of in every game.
The Ice Hogs are a 5 seed in the Central Division, but on paper they look like much more than that, with the recent additions from the Blackhawks of Lucas Reichel, Joey Anderson, and Alex Vlasic, and good health throughout the rest of the roster. Plus, goaltender Arvid Soderblom is on a good roll. It's a full deck that Coach Sorensen will be playing with.
It's a great opportunity. It makes our life easier when you have that type of talent, for sure. And we have some game breakers, and when the game's on the line, they know how to step up.
It all begins tomorrow night. Game 1 at the BMO Center. The Hogs against the Wild. The puck drops at 7:05. This will be the only home game of this best-of-3 series. That's sports. We'll be right back.
Tonight on America's fastest-growing cable news network. Caught on camera. A substitute teacher in Texas operating a fight club in her middle school classroom. The shocking video and the mother of the student who recorded it all. Tonight on Dan Abrams Live. See why more people are turning to News Nation. To find News Nation, go to newsnationnow.com and click Channel Finder.
It's not active on the interactive radar that's sponsored by Rockford Auto Glass and More today, but tomorrow and into Thursday we do have the potential of a couple strong to even severe thunderstorms out there. Tomorrow would be along a warm front, and then Thursday ahead of a cold front. So temperatures though are going to warm up a little bit tomorrow. A temperature gradient, southern areas like Sterling, Rochelle, DeKalb potentially squeezing out the 70s, and then the rest of us likely going to stay in the 60s, mid 60s in Rockford to the upper 60s Thursday, and then Friday we're going to drop to the upper 50s. By next weekend though, Saturday, Sunday, guys, it's going to be in the 40s.
Not looking good. All right, thanks, Savannah.
And thank you for spending some of your time with us. Stay safe.